Hi, I'm Dustin Hanson with Graywhale Entertainment.
And I'm Zane with Out of Our System and Graywhale.
Welcome to the Graywhale Entertainment update for the release week of 5/7/13. 2013 to be exact.
Yep. We'll run through a couple different genres real fast for you. First, in metal, there's a new album from Sodom, the classic German thrash metal band. They've been around forever. This is a brand new album from them. And yeah, so there's that. Ulver, the formerly black metal band that have moved into more just dark metal territory. This is a live at the Norwegian National Opera CD-DVD combo set. It comes in a nice hardbound book type case. And these two packages are pretty interesting. We have this new series called Introducing, and they're doing introductions to different metal bands. So we have an Introducing Darkthrone and Introducing My Dying Bride. And what they are is they're sort of a best of collection for somebody who has heard about the band or read about the band and hasn't gotten into them yet. It's to serve as an introduction to that band. So and Darkthrone is an awesome black metal band, so it's worth checking out for those as well.
We've got some hip hop releases.
Yeah.
Havoc from Mobb Deep has a new album out called the infamous Havoc, and it's featuring Raekwon, Lloyd Banks, Royce da 5'9". If you don't know who Mobb Deep is, you should probably look that up. That's classic hip hop. Talib Kweli is back with a new record. It is called, I don't even know what this is called yet, Prisoner of Conscience. And he just played here on 420 actually at the Gallivan Center. So new album on vinyl and CD featuring Currency, Kendrick Lamar, Nelly, Busta Rhymes, Sue George for you fans of Life Aquatic. A lot of really cool stuff on here. There is a new, I don't know if this would be exactly just hip hop, but it's called the Uncluded. They had a record store day piece. It is Kimya Dawson and Aesop Rock together. New full length on Rhymesayers. If you check out the vinyl on it, it's a 2 LP picture disc. Very cool. Very, very cool. Looks like it has a download card in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. And staying in the hip hop vein, the new Great Gatsby, Baz Luhrmann's new movie, Great Gatsby comes out, what, next week?
Yeah.
But the soundtrack is out now. It's featuring Jay-Z, Beyonce, Andre 3000, Will.i.am, Fergie and Q-Tip, Lana Del Rey, Florence and the Machine. This is all new music from the XX, Jack White as well. So that kind of ties into everything. You know, it's a Baz Luhrmann movie, so it's going to be going 900 miles an hour, and there's going to be lots of music playing. So very cool. A couple miscellaneouses too. We'll just throw these out real quick. Aziz Ansari has his new comedy album out on CD finally. Very funny guy, you know, Tom from
Parks and Rec.
Wonderful. And then 98 Degrees is back. Get ready, ladies. Well, except for the chubby guy. Everyone else is hot. He wasn't ready. We've been joking all week about how they probably called him and was like he wasn't ready. He'd just been eating ice cream and sitting on the couch.
There's a lot of pop country out this week, so if you're into that sort of thing, to start, there's Now That's What I Call a Country Party. That's pretty self-explanatory. There's a new album from the Pistol Annies, which actually features Miranda Lambert, obviously has her own successful solo career. This is the group that she's in with two other country singers. I have Natalie Maines from the Dixie Chicks has a solo album out called Mother. Produced by Ben Harper. She's obviously left the Dixie Chicks. Dixie Chicks are broken up. The other girls are in Courtyard Hounds. This is Natalie Maines' new solo thing. Has a little more rock feel to it, but what I've heard so far is good. If you're a Dixie Chick fan, you'll probably like it because her voice is great. And also Lady Antebellum has a new full-length album. So they're super popular, and they have another album. And then if pop country isn't quite your thing, there's a new Patty Griffin out on New West Records. And we actually have a regular version, and we have a CD and DVD combo special deluxe edition of the CD as well. And I don't know, I haven't heard anything. Good stuff. It's real good. Sub Pop has a new indie band. Well, I guess that goes without saying. That sounded pretty stupid. We'll edit that. Sub Pop has a new band out called Still Corners. Album's called Strange Pleasures. Light electronic, kind of twee poppy, really, really sweet, and kind of typical Sub Pop stuff. It's a Sub Pop indie band.
We'll do that one last for all the ladies. Deerhunter, not DEA Hunter. This is the psych rock, fuzzed out Deerhunter, kind of very cool. This is their new album, and it is called Monomania. LP and CD, as you can see. I don't really want to spend a lot of time talking about much of these, but if you know the bands, you'll know what you're getting into. If you don't, let us know. Come in and see us, and we'll tell you. Mikal, or Mikal Cronin, depending on who you talk to, is a partner in crime with Ty Segall. All those, it's indie, really cool indie rock tied to the core, and
kind of psychedelic a little bit, kind of like Ty Segall stuff.
This is his solo record. I think it's like his 5th one, but this is the one that's getting a lot of hype. Pitchfork just gave it Best New Music. I know that doesn't matter to some people. Some people love that. I thought I would mention it. Very good record. We've been listening to it in the office. Awesome. This is a very strange one. This is Child of Lov.
With 1 V.
Don't know a lot about this guy. I couldn't find a lot of information about him. It's features Damon Albarn on a track and features Doom on another track. MF Doom, for those not familiar, hip-hop guy. Damon Albarn from the Gorillaz and what was that first band, that big one? Oh, Blur.
Oh yeah.
He he produced a bunch of the songs on here. It's traditional gospel sounding lyrics and people singing, slowed down and
mashed up. Well, it sounds like it's mashed up with 90s West Coast hip hop, but that's been slowed down and then put with gospel stuff with rap lyrics. It's really unusual, like you mentioned, but it's something that once we started listening to it after the initial shock,
it definitely catches in your ear.
It's very cool. It's worth checking out.
Warning: when you buy the vinyl and you put it on your record player, it's going to sound like it's too slow. It's not. You just make sure you do the right speed, which I think is 33 1/3. But we actually thought of how funny it was because we were listening to it like, that sounds slow. So cool record, really, for the experimental stuff. Fitz and the Tantrums have a new album. If you're familiar with the last Fitz, it's kind of just shake your rump dance, R&B mixed with high energy disco. Like, it's fun stuff. I actually met him in LA last time I was out there at a convention, a music convention, and he fits his name. He's a Fitz. The one that kind of stuck out for us that we've actually really been into the last couple days when we got these in, this is a group called Savages. It's an all-girl post-punk
British band.
Susie and the Banshees, Joy. It's like an all-girl Joy Division. It's on Matador Records. Highly, highly recommend. I think this is the one I would recommend if anyone came in and asked for something new this week. This is my favorite record I've heard so far, and the packaging is just really cool.
Packaging's really clean, and the vinyl actually is a clear vinyl that includes a download too, so it's a really nice package.
And the last music feature we have for you today, She and Him. Zoe's back with M. Ward. Anybody not familiar with this band, I would be surprised, because I think my mom even knows about these guys. But it's their 3rd record. It's a lot more almost Beach Boys and like rockabilly.
It's kind of sun-bleached pop sound.
Yeah, it's not just twee kind of sweet little gingery or little sugary songs. But she's still doing the adorable I Look.
You know what you're getting into with the She and Him album. It's going to be Zooey Deschanel singing, M. Ward producing, playing instruments. And this is their 3rd album. And
it's a deluxe 180-gram vinyl. It's actually really heavy, and it does have a download as well. We've got some movies to talk about. Number 1 on the board,
Jack Reacher, Tom Cruise action film based on a series of books that Dustin is actually a fan of.
Yeah, Jack Reacher is not Tom Cruise, but it was actually not a terrible movie. The action was really good. If you're a Tom Cruise hater, you just steer clear. If you don't mind Tom Cruise, you'll actually really like this movie because he was quite good in it, and it actually, he got moderately good reviews compared to most of that stuff that comes out. Mama, starring Jessica Chastain. This is the Guillermo del Toro produced horror movie about the little girls they find living out in the woods, and they bring them home, and they bring home the ghost mama with them. I actually did go see this, and I really liked it. This was not a movie that I walked out of going, ugh.
And it features some really terrifying practical effects too, because it's Guillermo del Toro is associated with it, so it has that nice quality to it.
With him, I mean, he didn't direct it, but with his influence in it, you can feel it's really, there's those moments of just that high creepy tension, but sometimes the humans are actually worse monsters than the monster in the movie, so it's pretty typical stuff. Really good. Liked it. 30 Rock final season is out on DVD. if you're one of the people that still buy TV box sets, come get it, because it's one of the best shows.
30 Rock is one of the best shows by far, and I think pretty underrated. So if you've never checked it out, go watch it.
Couple Blu-ray reissues. I'm both really excited about these, but one I'm really thrilled about. The 50th anniversary of The Great Escape, starring Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, James Coburn, Donald Pleasance. John Sturges directed this movie. If you haven't seen The Great Escape, then you should come over one day on a Saturday, and I'll sit you down and we'll hang out. And then a Criterion reissue on Blu-ray, Band of Outsiders, which is a phenomenal movie by Jean-Luc Godard. Tarantino stole a lot of stuff from this. In French, it's called Band Apart, but it's a very classic piece of cinema. So look up the references. You will notice many, many things stolen from many movies from this film. Very, very cool. For the most part, I think that's it.
And as always, there's way more that's been released than we have time to talk about. So come into any of the stores and they can give you a full list of everything that's out. And you can talk to anybody you want about anything, and you can listen to anything that you'd like before you buy it too. So come in and talk to us.
Don't be a dick. Shop local.